This is We've Been Drinking MMA. This is the second fight on the main card now for the UFC Fight Night. Bobby Green, Grant Dawson. This is light heavyweights. But these are power punchers here. Philipe Lins versus Ion Cutelaba. This is backhand. My pick is Philipe Lins.
My pick is Philipe Lins as well, but more specifically, I think he's going to end up in a knockout in this one.
Looking forward to that.
Yes. Philipe Lins used to be a heavyweight.
Yep.
He is now a 205er. He came down last fight or the fight before? One or two.
I think, yeah. He beat He's on a 3-fight win streak, I think, at light heavyweight. Prachnio knocked out Ovis St. Preux. Yeah. And then he beat Maxim Grisham. Decision.
Yeah. All three great fights.
Put on good performances.
Like I said, in light heavyweight, he still has that power.
He has the power. He hasn't lost it.
And he's lighter on his feet now.
Yes.
So he's moving around with his feet work and still having that power. He's not looping with his strike is.
Mm-hmm.
His strike is, by the way. That's a word. So he's coming with his power.
Coming with the power.
And he's more set up with his technical. He's not straight punches.
Yeah.
Like he's coming with his lead hook,
and
then with his other hand, he's coming with his power.
I like his counterpunching ability. For a light heavyweight, he punches pretty fast going backwards too. You know, he had defensively counterpunching as well.
He had problems with that at heavyweight.
With what?
With his countering because he was a bigger guy.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Tanner Bozer knocked him out.
Mm-hmm.
They're both at 205 now, and he's just not having a problem with throwing punches anymore because he's lighter on his feet.
I feel like both of these fighters, Ion Cutelaba, Philipe Lins, they're both like not the fastest fighters. Like overall, they're kind of slow, as far as their movement going forward. So the thing is that, like Lousy said, exchanges are gonna happen. They're gonna have to happen when both fighters are. I think Philipe Lins is faster than backing up. After he goes in and out, he's faster at backing out than Cutelaba, no doubt. I think the countering's better from Philipe Lins. I think the strike arsenal is better. He throws even uppercuts in those in those combos. I think they're both standing. I think overall they're both standing a little bit close and can get leg kicked. But again, Philipe Lins backs up quicker, so Cutelaba is going to take more leg kicks. I think Philipe Lins has a faster leg kick. Maybe Ion Cutelaba throws with more power on the leg kicks, but Lins is faster with the leg kicks and he backs away quicker. So that's going to really help him. I think even though Cutelaba has the dynamic punch combinations, like Lousy and I were talking about earlier, like it's kind of sloppy with the combos. It's not very crisp. Looping. Yeah, it's like not as purposeful as Lins is like calculated, right? With the accuracy.
It's like he's setting up his striking to get to his wrestling.
And I have to agree. Like he wants to hit you, and then when he has you just a little bit dazed, a little bit off balance, then he goes for the wrestling. He doesn't just go for the wrestling straight off the. So I mean, that's the kind of thing is that he kind of does like Lousy said, sets up the takedowns with some punches that can land, but his top control is not the best. People get up off the ground all the time against him, and he does have a pretty good record. His losses are usually to the ranked fighters and good fighters and fighters who are usually fast. Philipe Lins isn't the fastest fighter, but he does have pretty fast hands, and he's fast at backing out of the way. And it's gonna be basically Philipe Lins with the striking advantage, and Cutelaba who's gonna try and mix in the takedowns. But I just feel like the takedowns, the top control is not quite there. I do feel like Lins has the better arsenal with the striking. So for me, I like Philipe Lins, but for me, I want to kind of see half a round and just see how Philipe Lins, how quick he is in backing away. I know Philipe Lins can do some good cage holding and do some decent grappling against the cage, and hopefully he can kind of get Cutelaba off of him when Cutelaba rushes him. And I want to just see that. And then when that happens, I'll be ready to put that bet on Philipe Lins.
This is live betting.
Live bet, yeah. He's plus money, and Ion Cutelaba is minus 140. He's the favorite, so Philipe Lins $100 to make 125. Even if Lins hurts him a little bit and Lins becomes minus 150, we know he can handle the wrestling. It's still a good price because we're thinking Philipe Lins is just more talented, better at backing up with strikes. Cutelaba really goes forward, like Lousy said, kind of sloppy with the combinations. I feel like we're both thinking that Cutelaba might be panic shot, going for panic wrestling.
Yeah,
he gets hit
with
clean punches.
He's gonna feel the power and then.
Yeah.
Philipe Lins' third fight this year specifically.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's only October.
Wow.
I think he's maybe looking for another contract. Like he's like maybe his last fight on this contract. He's like, let's get this out and let's get another contract.
He's confident.
So he's gonna come out hungry, I think.
Yeah, he wants to get a new good contract. Yeah, he wants a KO win.
He wants that win.
He KO'd Ovince St. Preux. That's no joke,
man.
Convincingly, like great combination punching with the uppercuts, and it landed.
He knocked him down, he got back up, and he knocked him down again. That type of knock.
Man, I mean, Cutelaba's not the fastest guy. I would say he's slower than Ovince.
Yeah.
So this is a situation where Cutelaba's not fast at backing up. He's slower than Ovince. He's sloppy with his punches. Lynn's a great counterpuncher at light heavyweight, you know. Chris punches, Cutelaba could get knocked out. Like you said, it's you like KO this fight ending in a KO.
Method of victory KO.
And I love it too because they're both not the fastest movers, so they're gonna have to exchange. They both hit with power. It's gonna be a super fun light heavyweight fight, but it feels like a heavyweight fight, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Like a heavy bang.
Yeah.
Stand and bang type fight.
Car crashes, bro. Yeah. Let's go.
Well, hope you guys like it. Like, subscribe, comment.